Art Collins back with you. And in our last episode, I sent you a large 5-minute bar system, momentum based. If you had a large open to close, that distance was bigger than the previous 10 ranges, that was a buy. If the close was higher in the open, it was a sell. If the close was lower in the open. And I just was curious. After sending it off, I did some tooling around, which is my eternal activity. I wanted to know what percentage of the time the first bar went in the expected direction, the entry bar, okay? And then I was going to look at bars afterward. Because, it's a winning system. You figured the bars had to mostly be going in the intended direction, right? The result, as sometimes happened, was that the first bar actually moved contrary to the momentum in the entry bar's open to close. Never mind the net profit. This is just getting in on the open and out on the close following the 5-minute bar signal. This is what you should be noticing right here. 1,155 trades were winners, 1,286 were losers. This is what I found in all 5 of the markets that we look at. So there must be a way to exploit that, right? It's a winning system, but it doesn't win on the first bar. Well, the answer is pretty obvious. Revise the entry so that it happens 1 bar after getting the signal. The system to refresh. It's a 5-minute system in day session hours only, 8:30 a.m. to 3:15 p.m. Central. Following any bar where the close minus the open, it's an up bar, is greater than the highest of the last 10 full ranges, and this is where it changes. You don't get long, you skip a bar, and then you go long. Pretty tricky. Following any bar where the open minus the close is greater than the highest of the last 10 full ranges, skip a bar and go short. We'll keep the same $800 money management stop and exit at the 3:15 p.m. day session close. So this is what I showed you. In the original system, taking the signal in the next bar after you see it. Keep your eye on the bouncing ball. This is what happens if you wait 5 minutes. 1 more bar. You get an improvement across the board. Slightly less net profit here, but the numbers that really mean something, the return on account, higher across the board. Lower drawdowns across the board. I don't know exactly why that's viable, but it's pretty pronounced, you have to admit. So if you're going to trade the large 5-minute system at all, I would suggest you do this version of it. It's the same momentum principle, but for some reason the bar wants to take a break after making maybe it's not that counterintuitive after all. The move that sets up the signal was unusually large. Wants to do a little bit of a pullback before resuming. Thanks again. Until next time.